Oskaloosa Indians basketball is on the air, live on KBOE. And all over the world at KBOEradio.com and the mobile app. Brought to you by Lighton State Bank, Northern Mahaska Specialty Care, Pella Printing, Edward Jones Investments, Oskaloosa Vision Center, Malcolm Lumber, Community First Credit Union, Mahaska Drug, Hawkeye Real Estate, Clow Valve Company, Robert Auld Investments, Certified Pest Control, Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, Falvey Lumber and Hardware, Bank Iowa, The Rock Island Tap, Quincy Place Mall, Fred's Muffler Shop, and Pella Regional Health Center. Your Keys to the Game sponsor is Craig Ford. And now, Oskaloosa Indians basketball action on the No Coast Network.
Welcome to Oskaloosa basketball. Jay and Linda Harms here to bring you tonight's boys game, a Little Hawkeye Conference matchup as the Oskaloosa Indians host the Grinnell Tigers. Joe Lancello is in Washington tonight as he'll be bringing you the opening round of the Class 4A Region 7 matchup as the Oskaloosa girls take on the Washington Demons. Now, those two teams met back on January 14th. The Lady Demons coming away with a 54-32 win. The winner of tonight's game at Washington will get to play top-ranked Marion on Saturday, February 16th in Marion. So if you've tuned in and looking for the girls' game, you can go ahead and jump over to KBOE FM to catch Joe, or you can stay right here with us as we get ready to bring you the boys' game against the Grinnell Tigers tonight. Next to me, sitting right next to me is my favorite person to have next to me is my wife, Linda, as we get ready for tonight's basketball game. And Linda, it's hard to believe as we start off talking about girls tournament play getting started. In a couple of weeks, of course, state wrestling going on at the Well right now and throughout the rest of this week, and then a week off, and then, of course, the girls' state basketball tournament will begin.
Yes, it is. The winter's gone really fast. The season's gone fast.
So let's go ahead and take a 2-minute break right now. Then we'll come back and take a look at the boys' matchup tonight. You're watching Oskaloosa boys basketball on the No Coast Network. Thank you.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Amber Coffey.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
Welcome back to the Oskaloosa Gymnasium, and let's take a look at tonight's boys matchup. The Indians squared off against this Grinnell Tiger team back on November 30th and came away with a 60-47 win. In that win, Cole Henry led the Indians with 19 points and 13 rebounds. Xavier Foster chipped in with 15 points and 10 boards. And even though this Grinnell team comes in with a record of 7-10 overall, and only has 3 conference wins on the season, they have played some good basketball. In fact, in their 2 games against Pella, they lost by 5 points and 12 points. And of course, that Pella team gave the Indians 2 of their 5 losses on the season. Of course, that last one was when Cole Henry was out of the lineup as he suffered that broken hand just one day before that game against Pella at Pella. And speaking of Cole Henry, he's in uniform tonight and is expected to start. The coaching staff is still going to play a little bit cautious with Cole, hoping to have him ready to go full tilt before the Indians start tournament play next Monday night, as they'll make another run to be playing on that championship night at the Well. Your Indians enter tonight's game with an overall record of 12-5, and a Little Hawkeye Conference record of 8-3. Of course, their most recent win was a big one, as the Indians defeated the number 2 ranked team in Class 3A, the Norwalk Warriors, last Saturday. The Warriors, who defeated the Indians by 12 back on December 18th, came into Saturday's game riding an 11-game winning streak. We're probably playing some of the best basketball of any Class 3A team. But wow, what a game by your Oskaloosa Indians that day. The Indians shot lights out, 48% from the field, also 48% from downtown. And of course, that was huge in that win, but it was probably their defensive effort that was probably the most impressive on that particular night. Norwalk came in averaging 70 points per game, the 3rd highest scoring team in Class 3A, and the Indians held them to 47 points on that night. Bowen Bourne, the 2nd leading scorer in Class 3A and one of the top guards in state, was held to 20 points, hitting on only 5 of 18 shots from the field. Junior Tyler Miller got the start on Bourne, but early foul trouble brought in Isaac Schultz off the bench, and what a game Isaac played for Oskaloosa that night. Besides dogging Bourne, Schultz scored 10 points, hitting 4 of 7 shots from the field. Offensively, of course, pretty much Ryan Yates' show, and what a show Ryan put on that day. Continued his hot play as he recorded a triple-double, 26 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. Xavier Foster recorded a double-double with 14 points and 10 rebounds. The X-Man also recorded 6 blocks, which now brings his total to 113 block shots on the season. The next highest total in Class 3A is 57. So a great team win for the Indians, just what the doctor ordered at this stage of the season. Well, Linda, we look at this particular ball game tonight. What do you think will have to be the keys for the Indians to continue their fine play?
One of the things we've talked about all season is how short of a bench we have. So I think we have to be very careful not to get in foul trouble. If we do foul, to make sure that they're smart ones. I think we also need to attack both offensively and defensively tonight, not to let any part of the game slide.
Yeah, and again, I think the Indians, Coach Parker, wants his team to keep playing at that high level that they showed against Norwalk. And at this stage of the season, as any coach, no matter what sport it is, you're looking at that consistent play as you get close to tournament time. Of course, tonight is the last game of the regular season for the Indians, with all the postponements because of the tough winter we've had. With the tournament time just around the corner, there's just not enough time to make up all games. Since Norwalk has already wrapped up the conference title, and of course by conference rules, you do not have to make up any more conference games. And I was talking to Coach Parker today, and he said this is the first time in his coaching career that he has had 3 games canceled during the season that will not be made up. So we're going to go ahead and take a 2-minute break again here, and then we'll come back and look at our starting lineups and a little bit about some upcoming events that's taking place and some games going around Little Hawkeye Conference tonight. Again, you're watching Oskaloosa Boys basketball on the No Post Network.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Lighton State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
Staying healthy has just gotten quicker and easier. Pella Regional Health Center's walk-in clinic is there when you need it. And now you can reserve your spot with convenient online reservations. Goodbye waiting room. Hello walk-in reservations. Go to www.pellahealth.org/walk-in to reserve your spot at Pella Regional's walk-in clinic. Pella Regional Health Center, providing healthcare and healing services with Christian compassion.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
Welcome back, and we're ready to getting close here to getting this ball game started. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for tonight's ball game. First of all, for visiting Grinnell under the leadership, of course, head coach Scott Sharp, who's been at the helm for quite some time for the Grinnell Tigers. Jake Hall, 6'3" junior, number 23, one starter. He comes in averaging for the Grinnell Tigers right around 20 points per ball game. So I think he's right up there about the top 5 in the conference in scoring. So keep your eye on number 23, Jake Hall, a 6'3" junior for Grinnell. A.J. Wilkins, a 6-foot sophomore, number 15, also in the starting lineup. Cole McGriff, 5'11" sophomore, number 3. Jaden Gibson, a 6'1" senior, number 11, and rounding out the starting lineup, a 6'8" senior, Drew Kaufman, number 41. As we mentioned, Grinnell comes in with a 7-10 overall record in tonight's ball game. For your Oskaloosa Indians, starting tonight, boy, good to see him back in the starting lineup and back on the court. 6'10" senior, number 40, Cole Henry. Be joined by, of course, the junior, the 7-footer, number 34, Xavier Foster. 6'5" senior, Ryan Yates, number 24. Austin Hafner, a 5'10" senior, number 14, and rounding out the starting lineup for tonight's game against the Grinnell Tigers, number 10, a 5'9" junior, Tyler Miller. Of course, the Oskaloosa Indians, led by Ryan Parker. Looking a little bit around tonight, we have some other games that are taking place in the Little Hawkeye. Tonight, Pella will be at Indianola. Then tomorrow night, Indianola and DCG will be going at it. And then Newton is playing the non-conference games against ADM. And then Friday night, the final conference game of the season, Newton will be taking on Grinnell. So that will be wrapping up the conference.
A question floating around Oskaloosa and the other conference schools as well is, when will Cole Henry be back? Well, tonight they'll have that answer.
Yeah, everybody's been asking that, when is Henry going to be back? And, well, tonight's the night, and we'll see how Cole handles, being off about 4 or 5 games. So we're going to take another quick 1-minute break. We'll be right back with you to start this basketball game here tonight as Oskaloosa takes on the Grinnell Tigers.
Hello, this is Wade Davidson, owner of Rock Island Tap, and I want to invite you to come down and check out the tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We not only offer unique beers, but we can get you mixed drinks, wine, and my famous vodka and Jameson Bloody Marys. We are looking forward to offering lots of events and live music. You're going to want to keep updated on all activities and live music, so be sure to like us on Rock Island Tap Facebook page or call 641-676-ROCK for more information. Come on down to the Rock Island Tap, relax, and enjoy a few with us.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Yeah, welcome back here as we're getting ready to have the starting lineup introduced. We had mentioned, of course, for the Grinnell Tigers, led in scoring by Jake Hull. And, of course, as I mentioned, Hull on the top 5 in the conference in scoring, 6'3" junior. Comes in shooting right around 48% from the field, around 45% from three-point range. So, again, that'd be one individual the Oskaloosa Indians will have to keep their eye on. But he is the only Grinnell Tiger that is averaging in double figures. Of course, for the Indians, they have the third leading scorer in the conference with Cole Henry, averaging 23.9 points per game. And they also have the fifth leading scorer in the conference, which, of course, is Xavier Foster, who's averaging 15.2 points per game, and, of course, leads the conference in rebounding, averaging a little over 13 rebounds in conference action. And then you have a Ryan Yates, who leads the conference in assists, averaging 6.5 assists in the conference. So 1-2-3 punch for the Indians. And the Grinnell Tigers, just pretty much it's been Jake Hull throughout their season. As we look at the Little Hawkeye Conference, as lights go into their blinking effect here as the Indians start lineup getting ready to be introduced. You know, there's possibility of 4 Little Hawkeye Conference teams that could reach the state tournament. Those 4 teams all came in with high seeds, and you have, of course, the Oskaloosa Indians that are #1 seed in their region. Then you have Norwalk, the top seed, Pella, the top seed, and then you have a Pella Christian in 2A. Again, just shows you how tough the Little Hawkeye Conference is night in and night out. So for the Indians to be able to do what they did when they had Cole Henry out, to come away and only lose 1 ball game while he was injured, says a lot for this ball club. Also, looking at the BC Moore rankings, which kind of looks at teams that are supposed to play the toughest schedule and where they are at. You have Norwalk is ranked #1 in the BC rankings, BC Moore rankings. Sergeant Bluff Luton, who Oskaloosa played in the first round of the state tournament last year, is ranked #2. And then you have your Oskaloosa Indians #3, Pella #4, and then Makokata rounds out and ranked #5 in the BC Moore rankings. So we're getting ready here as the lights come back on to full effect, and Coach Parker talking to the starters. Little fist bump, and we're getting ready to go here to start this basketball game. So Foster and Kaufman will jump it up. Tip controlled by Hafner. Right away over to Yates, looking inside to Foster. Xavier will go against Kaufman, little jump hook. Indians on the board. Well, that was easy.
That was nice.
Yeah, nice touch inside. Xavier posted up, took it right over the big Kaufman. 6'8", but no match for Xavier inside there. Here's Jake Hull, #23. Gibson, number 11. Here's Hull. Shot, no good. Rebound, Foster. Yates will push for the Indians. He'll stop, pop, a little bit hard. Rebound by number 15 for the Tigers. That's A.J. Wilkins, a 6-foot sophomore.
This is a little bit different setup for us. We can't hear each other in our headphones, so if we step on each other's toes with what we're saying, that's
Blocked
why.
by Foster. Yep, there's number 1 on the night. Here comes Yates. He'll give it to Hafner. Back to Foster. Thought about the 3, turned it down. One dribble, pull-up shot, no good, and we're going to get Cole. We're backing into Henry as Cole went up, trying to get the offensive board. First foul on Grinnell. Cole's got that left hand all taped up, and we'll see. There's Foster again. Short little shot, up and in by Foster. So Xavier's got the first 4. Indians on top, 4-0 here. 6:25 to go, first quarter. Here's Wilkins. Kaufman. Back to Wilkins. He'll penetrate, stop. Not going to go in. There's a nice steal by Henry. Cole will give it to Hafner. Tyler Miller to Henry, no good. And Cole stayed with it and scores his first basket. Indians on top, 6-0. The Indians ran the floor well that time. So number 3, we have McGriff out front. Miller on him. Here's Wilkins. Hafner matches up with him. Hall over to Gibson. Here's Wilkins. Thought he got away with a shuffle there. No call. Back to McGriff. Here's Hall. Take it hard. The hole. Henry right there to block it, and it's going to go Oskaloosa's way. Oskaloosa's size right now bothering Grinnell.
We have a substitution here. Number 45.
So another Kaufman comes in. Owen Kaufman, a 6'8 sophomore. So now they've got one Kaufman went out, another Kaufman in. He'll try Xavier. Xavier will back him in. Short little hook shot, no good. Off the front end. Here comes McGriff. A little under 5 minutes to go here. First quarter, Indians on top, 6-0. Long 3, no good. Rebound Henry. That was by Wilkins. Here comes Cole. To Foster. What a pass by Cole Henry. That's something that we seen throughout the year that the Indians missed when Cole was out, because a big man that can pass as well as him, well, it just adds another dimension to this ball club. Indians on top, 8-0. Foster with 6 points. Henry's got the other 2. Shot in the corner. Good. So Hull just hit a 3 from the corner. Here's Miller. He'll penetrate. Dish to Henry. Lay it in 2. Nice pass by Tyler Miller. So the Indians, a lot of baskets inside right now against this smaller Grinnell ball club. Here's Hull. He'll shoot the 3 and hit another one.
3 points for number 23. Do you have the stats on him for 3-pointers?
Yep, Indians 10 and Hull 6 right now. He's got all 6 for Grinnell. Here's Hafner. He'll take a long 3 off the iron, no good. McGriff will bring it against Miller, and he'll fall down. Now they're going to call a foul. Not sure about that call, because the ball was loose and McGriff fell on the floor, but then they called Miller for a foul. First team foul for the Indians. First foul on Tyler.
Van Veldhuizen, 32.
Noah Van Veldhuizen. in now for the Indians, and Miller and Hafner will take a break, and also Isaac Schultz will match up with McGriff. He'll take it hard and get fouled by Schultz. Will count. So McGriff's first basket. And Grinnell's come right back, cut into this lead, 10-8. Chance to cut it to a 1-point ball game, and shot is good.
Entering the game for the Tigers, number 35, Durr.
3:16 to go here, first quarter. Indians on top, 10-9. Inside to Henry. He was going to lob it for Foster, and Xavier, good defense on Xavier that time, could not get through it. There's McGriff. Hall hits another three. His third three of the first quarter, and all of a sudden Grinnell has a 12-10 lead. We've got a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here, and all of a sudden Grinnell has come back with Jake Hull.
He's 3 for 3 for the three-point range.
He's got 9 of their 12 points right now. So the Indians started out well, but now Grinnell's caught some fire and taken a 2-point lead here in the first quarter. So on the floor for Oskaloosa, Noah Van Veldhuizen, Ryan Yates, Xavier Foster, Isaac Schultz, and Cole Henry. We'll see how Xavier handles playing. I know he's a little under the weather, but in there tonight going at it. Ooh, tough fall away jump shot, no good. Henry battled for the rebound, didn't get it. And here comes Jake Hull. He's going to go right at Henry. Got the inside position on Yates. I believe the basket was by number 35, which is Durr. His first basket. 4-point lead. Oh, here's Henry. He had a layup, and they're going to give the ball to Oskaloosa. Last touch by Grinnell. Good pick and roll that time, and Yates hit him, but Henry couldn't hang on to it. Not sure if that wrapped hand had anything to do with that or not, but here's Yates. Tough pass. Here's Foster. He'll go in, and foul called on Grinnell, a blocking foul. So Xavier go to shoot 2.
Foul on number 45, Owen Kaufman.
Owen Kaufman's first foul, second team foul on the Grinnell Tigers. 2:05 to go here. Here's Xavier at the free throw line. Free throw up and no good. Xavier had been shooting his free throws a lot better here recently, up to 50% right now on the season, but he missed that first one. He's got a second one coming.
Tyler Miller re-entered the lineup.
He misses them both. Henry takes it away. He'll go up, get fouled, dunk by Foster. So Foster cleans it up off the miss by Henry. Xavier's got 8. Indians back within 2. 1:50 to go first quarter. Looking inside to Hull. He takes Schultz right to the basket. Shot no good, but nobody there, and cleaned up by Kaufman. Xavier went to go make the block, and here's Yates, fall away, good. Ryan's first 2 points of the night, 16-14. Here's McGriff. Kaufman in, little short shot, air ball, but rebound. Henry blocks it, Foster blocks it, and he's got people all over him, and finally they are going to call a foul. I think Durr got whistled for the foul.
Foul on number 35 for the Tigers, Durr. That's his
Third team foul. First on Durr. A.J. Wilkins back in, and McGriff will take a seat for the Grinnell Tigers. Also, Xavier Foster will take a break. So we have Miller, Schultz, Yates, Henry, and Noah Van Veldhuizen. Here's Yates trying to post up, turnaround shot, no good, and nice block out that time by number 35, Durr, as Henry tried to get to the boards. Down to 40 seconds here, going inside Durr, and he's just, Henry with a block. A little wild here. The Indians will reset. Smart move by Schultz to bring it back out. Nice block by Cole.
I noticed you didn't mention everybody who touched the ball that time.
So the Indians will run it down for one here with Yates with the ball. I'm guessing you're going to see a high screen here by Henry. Yates will put to Schultz. He'll take the three. No good. They're going to get a shot off. Here's Hall. No good at the buzzer. So 1 quarter in the books. Grinnell 16, Oskaloosa 14. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back with you for second quarter action. You're watching Oskaloosa basketball on the No Coast Network.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
Welcome back. We've got 1 quarter in the book, and the Indians trail by 2 here to start the second quarter. On the floor here to start the second quarter, you got Tyler Miller, Ryan Yates, Noah Van Veldhuizen, Isaac Schultz, and Xavier Foster back in now as Cole Henry will take a break. So Grinnell Tigers hanging in here with the Indians.
Shooting percentages unofficially for the first quarter. Grinnell 6 out of 14 for 43%, and Oskaloosa 7 out of 16 for 44%.
So turnover by the Tigers. Hafner back in the lineup for the Indians, and Henry will take a seat. Also Noah Van Veldhuizen in, and Isaac Schultz take a seat. Here's Foster. Short little soft shot, no good. Rebound by Van Veldhuizen. Back to Miller. He'll take a three. Oh, good. A steal by Hafner. Back to Hafner. Three on the way. In and out. Rebound, Van Veldhuizen. No good. Foster with a flush. The Indians jump to a 19-16 lead here to start this second quarter. 30-second timeout by the Tigers. So we'll keep it right here. So Linda, I couldn't hear. What'd you say the shooting percentages were that first quarter for Oskaloosa?
Oskaloosa was 7 out of 16 for 44%. Grinnell was 6 out of 14 for 43%.
Yeah, and of course the big thing for Grinnell to keep them in that first quarter, Jay Call with three-pointers.
Right now nobody's in foul trouble either. We have Tyler Miller with 1 foul and Isaac Schultz with 1 foul, and they have 3 players also with 1 foul each.
So the Indians have jumped out to a 3-point lead here with 7 minutes to go here. Second quarter. Here will be McGriff. Will bring the ball up with Tyler Miller on him to Wilkins. Nice pass inside. Ooh, got the shot over Foster. And Hull's first 2 regular 2 for the night. He's got 11 already. Lob to Foster, another jam. He's got 12. Nice pass by Tyler Miller, penetration. Little lob, and Xavier did the rest. Good ball movement by the Tigers. Long 3, off, no good. That was missed by McGriff.
I don't know why they didn't take advantage of the breakdown defensively under the basket.
Van Veldhuizen 3, no good. And we got a foul, I believe, on Miller. Be his second, I believe.
That's right.
Foul on number 10, Miller.
Schultz up, Henry up. Henry will come in for Foster, and Schultz come in for Miller.
Number 22, Isaac Schultz to number 40, Cole Henry.
As McGriff will bring it up for the Grinnell Tigers. See if they go inside now without Xavier in there. Kaufman kick it back. McGriff will penetrate, kick back to Gibson, long 3, no good, but tip back. There's Hall, layup good.
By number 23, Hall.
There's Yates, long 3, no good. Be a foul on Van Veldhuizen from the back side. Be the 3rd team foul on the Indians. 4th team foul, check that.
Number 32, Van Veldhuizen. His first.
The Indians with a 1-point lead. 5:25 to go in the second quarter. Here's Wilkins looking inside. Here's Hull. Back to Hull. Back to McGriff. He'll take Hafner. Here's Hull trying to get the corner turn. Wide open, 3, ball good.
Number 11, Gibson.
Schultz took the ball hard to the basket, got fouled, so he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Indians trail 23-21. Just under 5 to play here in the second quarter.
Entering the game for the Tigers, number 35, Gurr.
First points for Isaac. Grinnell comes in only shooting 33% from 3-point range, but look pretty loose tonight.
They're blowing that number out of the water right now.
Yeah, they're not going to challenge us inside, but they're doing a really good job of penetrating and then kicking it back out. Van Veldhuizen gets the steal. Hafner wide open 3, short. And so far, we haven't shot the 3 ball very well tonight. After shooting 48% against Norwalk, Indians have missed a lot of 3s. McGriff misses a 3. Here comes Henry. He'll stop, go behind the back, looks to penetrate, and lost the ball as he went up. And I think it's going to be off Cole. He tried to go up that time. He went to the right side, dribbled the ball. And I don't know if he's trying to stay away from his left hand, but usually that's a play that Cole will spin back and shoot the ball with his left hand. Went off Cole.
Has to be a little frustrating to been able to do that all year long, and now here at the end of the season to have to adapt.
Yep, that's right. Now they're going inside. Henry tried to get a block, but again, by helping, that left number 41 wide open. Drew Kaufman for his first 2. So the Indians have tried to help when they penetrate without Xavier in there, and it's cost them. Inside to Cole, and there'll be a foul on number 3, McGriff, as he undercut Cole on the pass from Noah Van Veldhuizen. The X-man at the bench, and he'll come back in for Van Veldhuizen. So Xavier with 12 first half points. There's Foster again, way short. Henry, ooh, he got cut under there, but is all right. 2 points for Cole. Nice board by Cole. Put back, 25-25. 3:25 to go here. Second quarter. Wilkins with the ball. Here's Kaufman. Durr's got it. Gibson back to Wilkins. Switch. Hafner picks him up. He'll take it in. Foster will block it and take the ball and steal. Another block by Xavier. Hafner again, no good. And the Indians just coming up short on those 3-point shots and letting Grinnell stay in the basketball game here. Here goes McGriff. Stops with Foster, picks him up as he got into the lane. Switch. Foster on McGriff here. See if they switch back. Now they'll switch back. He'll take a long three and hit it.
3 points by McGriff.
Yates in and out, no good. Gets his own shot, missed the tip. Missed it again. Here's Foster. He'll stop, take a 3-ball. Good. 15 first half points for Xavier. Ties the score at 28 all. 1:50 to go here. First half. Durr with the basketball to Kaufman. Gibson back to Kaufman, back to Gibson. McGriff out the top. Going to set a high screen here. McGriff will take a little floater, but again,
we're not getting the
we're just getting beat to the basketball. And they're going to be a foul on Grinnell, but loose balls right now, the 50-50 balls, we're not getting that. Grinnell is just out hustling us to the basketball.
And in the game for the Tigers, number 23 and number 45. 23 is Cole, 45, Owen Kaufman. For Oskaloosa, number 10, Miller.
Did you catch who the foul was on?
Number 3, McGriff, his second foul. So 16 fouls, but here's Foster. He's going to fake the 3, drive, and he tries to hit Henry and throws the ball away. Xavier got up in the air a little bit and tried to hit Cole underneath the basket. Turned it over. Only the second turnover I have for the Indians here in the first half, but Grinnell shooting the ball so well from 3-point range. Staying right with the Indians. Here's Hull inside. He's getting inside on Yates, and he's just...
Xavier got an elbow to the chest on that one.
So Hull's just gotten loose by Grinnell here against the Indians, and that's kind of been the difference right now is Grinnell with a 2-point lead. As the Indians with the basketball, they're going to run it down and take the last shot before the half. So Henry out front. We're down to 15 seconds. Down to 10. Yates with the basketball now to Henry. Down to 5, 4, and Henry scores. We've seen that a lot during the season as Cole penetrates, gets a little floater, and we played one half of basketball. It's been a good half for the Grinnell Tigers. They've hung with the Indians, and we're tied all up at 30-30 here at halftime. So we'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll bring you second half basketball in just a little bit here. You're watching Oskaloosa Boys basketball on the No Coast Network.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
See what See First has for you. Crazy good rates. Complete convenience. Cash for what you need. Capital to grow. Join the crowd. Try us. Join us. Because together is better.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600 and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
Welcome back here. We're at halftime as you see the contestants out there trying to make a basket to win some pop. We're tied here at halftime, 30 apiece. We'll go ahead and give you some stats here. Linda, you got the shooting stats over there?
I do. For the second quarter, Grinnell was 7 out of 12 for 58%. Oskaloosa was 6 out of 16 for only 38%. For the half, I have 13 out of 26 for Grinnell. They're shooting a clip of 50%. Oskaloosa is 41% with 13 out of 32.
Yeah, Grinnell comes in shooting the basketball at about a 43% clip, and said only 33% from three-point range. But tonight, shooting the ball very well from the three-point range, as well as shooting a very high percentage against the Oskaloosa Indians.
You mentioned to me off the air that you were off 1 point. Do you have one too many or one not enough? And I have one too many. Can we count it even?
So we'll go ahead and give you the unofficial scoring that I have here right now. For the Grinnell Tigers, Jake Hall leads them with 15 points. 3 3-pointers. That really helped Grinnell in that first quarter. But he leads them right now with 15. As we said, he comes in the top 5 in the conference in scoring. And he got some early from threes, and then he was able to get inside and do some damage inside as well. Also for the Grinnell Tigers, we have Cole McGriff with 6 points. 3 points for Jaden Gibson, and then 2 points for Owen Kaufman, Mateus Durr, as well as Drew Kaufman, for their total of 30. For your Oskaloosa Indians, Xavier Foster with 15 points to lead Oskaloosa. 1 3-pointer for Xavier and 6 field goals. And then we have Cole Henry with 8 points. I have Ryan Yates with a 2. Tyler Miller with also 2 points. And then I had Isaac Schultz with 2 points. So we're tied up 30-30 here at halftime. We'll go ahead and take another 1-minute break, and then we'll be right back with you here to bring you second half action as the Oskaloosa Indians and the Grinnell Tigers get ready for this second half of basketball.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Last year, the Bank Iowa team completed almost 9,000 community service hours. Oofta! That's more hours than a year contains. It's refreshing to see a bank that cares. That's actually why I chose to bank with Bank Iowa. They're a local bank that invests in community, and the community that matters most is the one that we're both a part of. Visit your local Bank Iowa location to learn more about our personal, commercial, and agricultural banking services, or go online to bankiowa.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, we're back here in the Oskaloosa Gymnasium as the Indians come back onto the court, and also the Grinnell Tigers. We did find our missing point there that we had. My mistake, I had Tyler Miller down for just a field goal, but it was a three-pointer that he hit for the 30th point for the Oskaloosa Indians. So
You're
I'm
welcome.
sure.
I said you're welcome.
Yep, good old sidekick had to find that one for me, so thanks, Linda. But again, I'm sure that Coach Parker wasn't real happy with the defensive effort that the Indians had in that first half against Grinnell. They hit some three-pointers, but yet also had some easy shots inside.
We gave up a lot of offensive rebounds.
Yeah, we talked about that, where it seemed like those 50-50 balls, they were beating us to the punch a little bit. So, that's coming off that big win against Norwalk. Again, we talked going into it, kind of some keys is that you've got to keep that intensity up. You've got to play at that level because this is a little Hawkeye conference, and we know that this Grinnell Tiger Ball Club can play some good basketball. And if you don't play that consistent ball that you're capable of playing, you can get beat by anybody in this league. So it's going to be an interesting second half for Oskaloosa. Of course, this game does not mean anything in the standings. I mean, the Indians could win this ball game, and the worst that they would do in the loss column is that they would end up tied for second place in the conference behind the conference champions, the Norwalk Warriors. They could end up being tied with Indianola and Pella, a three-way tie there for second place in the Little Hawkeye Conference. So again, we're getting ready for second half action. We'll go ahead and take another 1 minute break here. We'll get ready to start this second half as your Oskaloosa Indians and the Grinnell Tigers tied at 30 apiece at halftime.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Van Wilden, your local expert at Malcolm Lumber. At Malcolm Lumber, we pride ourselves on being your local lumberyard. We boast competitive prices that you find at the big box stores and unmatched service that the big box stores can't provide. Our one-on-one service is what sets us apart. Our knowledgeable experts are here ready to help build you a better future. And thanks to the community for having us all these years.
You can continue to find Malcolm Lumber at our 3 locations in Grinnell, Montezuma, and Oskaloosa. Malcolm Lumber is here for you, start to finish.
Well, we're back here getting ready to start this second half. And, of course, upcoming for your Oskaloosa boys team, next Monday night, they'll be hosting the Class 3A Substate 5 region at 6:30. Washington will square off with Fort Madison. And, of course, then the 8 o'clock game will be South Tama taking on the Oskaloosa Indians. Those two winners will play each other on Thursday, February 21st. So here's the Indians to start second half with the basketball inside to Yates. Turnaround shot, good by Yates. Good start for the Indians. They put Ryan right down low post, and Cole Henry another assist. Indians go back on top 32-30. Well, we heard, if you've been just listening to us, that the broadcast now is being shown live. Is that correct, Linda?
I don't know. I didn't have my headphones on. I can't hear you with them on.
So the broadcast, yeah, I believe that is live now, so you can catch that on MCG. Here's Hull. 3-ball, no good. Rebound by Yates. So see if the Indians can extend their lead here. There's a lob to Foster. Nice job that time by Owen. Lob was a little bit short by Yates. Never got there. So the Tigers take possession. Here's Gibson out front with the basketball. Owen back to Gibson. Here's Hull. 15 first half points for Jake Hull. Only a junior. Here's back to Hull. He's going to shoot over Henry. Shot no good. Rebound Foster. It hung on the rim. The Indians turn the ball over twice here. Start this second half. Here's McGriff. It's kind of one of the games, a team like this, you know, if they just kind of hang around and you want to give yourself a chance in that last quarter. And ball is knocked away. It's off Henry as Hull had Henry beat to the basket.
I thought Xavier knocked it out.
So it will be Grinnell's basketball. Xavier with a steal. Tried to throw the ball. Pass. Foster, there's Yates. Long three. Good. That's what we want to see. Ryan has got 5 now to start this third quarter. Got Foster in the air that time, and Hull with a basket. Xavier went up for the block. 35-32. Nice back cut by Hafner. Missed the layup. Nice pass, but he could not finish. It's kind of one of those where you want to use the board. He tried to shoot that little floater straight on. Didn't work. Here's McGriff. He wants it. Long three. Good. Pretty confident team right now, this Grinnell Tiger Ball Club.
Yes, they are.
So Grinnell just hanging there right now with Oskaloosa. See what the Indians run for a set here. Here's Miller. Hafner looking inside. Foster. Drop step. Little lay-in good. Good position by Xavier, and he got Kaufman on his backside. Little finger roll for his 17th point. And Hull comes right back with a 3. Back and forth we go. Now Grinnell on top, 38-37. Yates with the basketball inside to Henry. Henry going to take Hull. He beats him to the hole. Layup up and in. Strong move by Cole. His 10th point of the night. Indians back on top, 39-38. Here's McGriff with the basketball. Little sophomore guard doing a nice job for Grinnell out front. Here's Wilkins. Kaufman. Nice pass. That's going to go off the foot of Gibson. I have the 6th turnover for Grinnell.
They had us beat to the basket that time.
3 new players in for the Tigers. Schultz at the scorer's bench for the Indians, ready to come in. Indians up 1. Looking inside for Foster. Henry, nothing there. Yates with the basketball. He'll turn, try to post up. Turnaround shot, good. Another tough shot by Ryan Yates. He runs that post up so good. 6'5" guard and shoot over the top of his defender. And Yates now starting to pick up his scoring here the second half. Here's McGriff against Miller. Got Tyler up in the air, no call. He was trying to look for the foul there. Here goes Foster. And it's going to be a foul. Should have been a foul. A lot of body on that one. Let go, but no call.
Not sure what
Timeout Grinnell right here as Coach Sharp is going to just talk a little bit out of the side of his mouth to the official that's standing right there. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here with it.
Taken by the Tigers. Ladies and gentlemen, if I may have your attention, during the halftime soda shootout.
Okay, we just heard that the Oskaloosa girls are trailing 23-16 at the half. And also, North Mahaska girls have a pretty sizable lead. Not sure who they're playing tonight, their opponent, but they're up pretty big here at halftime as well. So in that lower bracket that Oskaloosa's in, you have Fairfield is the highest seed, and they're going to be playing Centerville, and then Mount Pleasant, Keokuk. Those two winners will also square off on February 21st. And of course, Fairfield, number 2 seed behind Oskaloosa. There's a shot up and short. Henry trying to get the board, can't get it. And there's another free ball, good.
Number 35,
Durr. Again, another loose ball that Grinnell's able to corral, and that's been the difference tonight. Foster tried to lob it in to Henry, hits the board, and
do I call that a shot?
no, I'd say a turnover. Indians trying to save it, can't save it again. Turnover number 6 for Oskaloosa. 41-40, Indians hanging on to a 1 point. It's going to be an over a back, another turnover by Grinnell. Coach Parker, he come out of his seat as nothing was called, but will be an over and back call. I think what he was really upset with is that no one went after the ball. And we had a chance to pick the ball up and go in for a layup, but
I don't know who was more upset about that, Ryan Yates or Coach Parker. Ryan was jumping up and down on the court.
So again, that's kind of been the difference tonight. You just seen that this Grinnell team, all the loose balls that they're beating Oskaloosa to, just not quite. There goes Henry inside, going to leave it a little bit short. Now this is going to be interesting to see how he shoots his free throw. I talked to Cole earlier, and he said that he might have to shoot it right-handed because hurt him a little bit trying to shoot it left-handed, but let's see what he does now. But that was about a week ago. He's going to shoot it left-handed, and good. So Indians up their lead to 2, 42-40, 1:54 to go. Second free throw, good. Boy, he looked good on those two with a bad hand. 12 for Cole now. Indians up the lead to 3. Here's McGriff with the basketball. Indians just can't shake this spunky little Grinnell team right now. They're just hanging in there, playing free and loose. Here's Hall. He's been the man inside. They'll let. Oh. Well, there's going to be Xavier's first foul as Kaufman took the ball to the basket. He's going to be shooting 2. Owen Kaufman, a 48% free throw shooter, so not a bad foul here. It will be 2 for Kaufman. Free throw up, being good. And the second one rolls in as well. He's got 4 and lead down to 1 for Oskaloosa. Here's Yates with the basketball. Inside to Henry. He's going to take him hard to the hole. Come back, little left-hand hook short, and that ball's going to stay with Oskaloosa. Cole got the shot he wanted to spin back with the left hand, just left a little short on the rim. Here's Henry again. Tough shot up and in.
Henry.
Cole right now taking it right at the rim. He's got 14. Indians up by 3. Under a minute here in this third quarter. Here's Hull. Short shot blocked, and now they're going to call Foster for a late call. I think he might have got him, but they didn't call it till Hull was laying on his back. So that's Xavier's second foul. 2 shots coming for Jake Hull. He's a 77% free throw shooter.
You know, they've been really late on their whistles for the over and back now and for the foul.
And that one spins in and out. So second one coming for Hull. Indians lead by 3. Make it 2.
And in the game for the Tigers, number 13, Ivanov.
Hull will take a break here with 44 seconds to go for Grinnell. He's got 18 on the night. And Henry with the basketball. Indians lead by 2. It looks like I'm going to run it down here. Cole stumbled but got rid of the ball before he traveled there. We're down to 27 seconds. 25. Grinnell will get the ball to start the fourth quarter unless we have a tie up here. Possession arrow pointing their way. And now we'll give the ball to Henry with 13 seconds to go. Down to 10. 8. Here goes Henry. He'll take the ball to the basket and get fouled, and they're going to call it before the shot. Waved it off.
Continuation.
Yeah. NBA would have been basket good and shooting 1, but this is not the NBA. So 4.8 to go. It's too bad because Cole had him beat.
Yes, he did.
He got the corner turned, and it was going to be an easy layup. Good foul by Grinnell. Yates. Henry misses, tips it back in with the right hand. Great quarter for Cole Henry. 8 points, got 16 total on the night. Gives the Indians a 4-point lead as we head into the fourth quarter. So after 3 complete, Oskaloosa 47, Grinnell 43. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back with you with fourth quarter action.
Hey, did you know there's a great way to shop your local businesses and save money? It's called Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo. You'll find gift certificates at discounted prices from businesses like your Oskaloosa Hy-Vee, Mahaska Drug, Brown Shoe Fit, Nailed It, Book Vault, and many more Oskaloosa and area businesses. Shop local and save big at Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo to start saving today. Your station for classic hits and local programming is 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Hear artists like Hart, Billy Joel, Huey Lewis, Stevie Wonder, The Beatles, Journey, and many more. KMZN is also where you'll find the Game of the Week. Wake up with Bob's Morning Brew weekdays at 6 a.m. and catch Brother Dave in the afternoon. It's all on 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Listen online at radiokmzn.com and with the free smartphone app available at Google Play and the iStore.
Okay, we're back in the Oskaloosa Gymnasium. It will be Grinnell's basketball to start their fourth quarter as they trail the Indians 47-43.
Shooting percentages that quarter. Oskaloosa was 64%, 7 out of 11 from the field. Grinnell was 4 out of 8 for 50%.
Yeah, great quarter for the Indians there to extend the lead to 4, but they just have not been able to put this Grinnell team away. There's a long 3 by Wilkins. That's off. Rebound, Foster knocked away, and Foster can't grab the loose ball. There's another 50-50 ball that goes to Grinnell. I can't remember Oskaloosa getting one of those at all tonight, Linda, so far.
Tyler fouled.
That's 2 on Tyler.
That's 3.
They got 2 on the board. Linda's got 3 up here. So Grinnell will retain possession, down by 4. There's McGriff, who I thought he shuffled. Shot up, going to be short, and going to, there's a pass out to Henry. He'll go up and jam it. Good outlet by the X-Man. Assist that time for Xavier. Indians up by 6 now, 49-43. Gibson, here Hull. Takes it in, taken away by Foster. He'll bring it up to Miller. Block, Henry will lay it back in. Indians now up by 8. And timeout, full timeout by the Grinnell Tigers. Coach Sharp said we need to stop this right now. So the Indians go up 51-43. A little over 6:45 to go here in this fourth quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back with you with Oskaloosa boys basketball.
And you got to worry about an adrenaline dump. This guy either doesn't know what he's doing or he's extremely confident in himself to walk out to something like this. Down the paint now. You're the main event. You've been waiting all night to fight. It's all bottled up.
Your winner.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
And welcome back to the Oskaloosa Gymnasium. Jay and Linda Harms here, bringing you tonight's broadcast between the Grinnell Tigers and the Oskaloosa Indians. Indians up by 8 now, 51-43. 6:40 to go here in this fourth quarter. We've got an update that the North Mahaska girls, for you Warhawk fans, are beating Southeast Warren right now. They're up 57-15. So the Warhawks will be moving on. Here's Hull. And we're going to get a charge on Hull. Not sure if that was the right call, but the Indians will take it. Coach Sharp just kind of raising his hands and looking at the official, but it's all over. Continue to play basketball, and here comes Yates with the ball. Picked up a little bit higher pressure by Gibson. Yates back to Henry. Cole's not going to take that one. Looking inside for Foster, nothing there. Set it back up, Miller out at the top. Here comes Yates, he'll run the point now. See what set the Indians run here as they try to extend their lead.
Oh, we were heavy on the left.
Yep, and Foster will take a 3-ball, no good. Miller will tip it back to Foster, lay it in. Nice job by Tyler Miller, staying with it. The littlest man on the floor kept the ball alive that time for the Indians, paid off. Indians now up 10, biggest lead of the night. 5:35 to go here. Fourth quarter. In the corner, Gibson. Go into Owen. He's going to attack Foster and score. So Xavier didn't leave his feet that time. He stayed with it. Indians, Miller misses a shot there, and
probably wasn't his wisest option.
Right. Inside. And Kaufman loses the ball. That will go to Oskaloosa. I have the 8th turnover for Grinnell there. You kind of see Xavier's a little gassed here. We said he's been fighting a head cold.
I was going to say that time it wasn't his defensive skill, it was his height that caused the turnover.
Yep, just his presence.
Right.
Kind of threw Kaufman off there. Looking inside Yates, trying to post up. Jump shot up and in off the board. So going into Ryan Yates now, posting him up, 6'5" frame, little guard on him right up over the top. Yates now with 6 here in this second half. Here's the other Kaufman. He gets by Foster, lays it in. Yeah, Xavier's got to play a little better defense there. Just kind of let him by him and let him shoot the layup. He's only got 2 fouls. We're down to 4:15 to go. Henry out front. Yates with the ball, back to Henry. I think they're going to go ahead and post up Yates inside. He wants the ball on the wing. Trying to look inside. There's Foster. Going to call a charge. That's number 3 on Xavier. I think they gave one back. I think they gave one just to Miller earlier. That shouldn't have been a charge, and that time that shouldn't have been a foul on Xavier either.
I was going to say that was not stellar officiating.
So ball goes back to Grinnell.
Still a lot of time.
Yep. Under 4 minutes to go. Indians with an 8-point lead here. A foul on Tyler Miller. Just got an update on the Oskaloosa girls. They trail in the 4th quarter 30-20 to the Washington Demons. So Miller will take a seat again. They've got him on the board with 3, but we got him 4 fouls up here. But Schultz is back in. He'll take Jake Hull. A steal by Hafner. Here comes Yates with the ball. Back to Hafner. Slow it up. Foster will go to the basket. Short little jump shot. Good. He's got 21.
That was kind of a redemption move.
(57-47). Here's Hall. He's going to go right at Schultz. Tough shot. Off the board. No good. Rebound, Foster. He'll give it up. And Henry will try to run it down, and Xavier throws it away.
Number 32, Noah Van Derlheim.
8 turnovers for the Indians. 3 minutes to go here in this basketball game. And Grinnell will take a timeout, a full timeout. So again, we'll take another minute break here and be right back with you to bring you the conclusion of this basketball game. Oskaloosa leads right now 57-47.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Amber Coffey.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Well, we're back here in the Oskaloosa Gymnasium. A little over 3 minutes to go in this basketball game. Indians lead the Grinnell Tigers 57-47. A quick update on your Oskaloosa girls. With 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, they trail the Washington Demons 37-20. So here's McGriff with the basketball, the sophomore. Kaufman's going to throw it away and be the Oskaloosa's basketball. He tried to back in Xavier and then threw the ball away. So the Indians now, they have Ryan Yates with the basketball, Noah Van Veldhuizen right now with the ball, Xavier Foster, Austin Hafner, and Isaac Schultz. Foster backs in, turnaround jump shot, good. Xavier's 8th point of this half. He's got 23 for the game. Indians' biggest lead now, 59-47. Henry back at the scorer's bench, ready to come in with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the basketball game. Here's Wilkins trying to look for Hall. Oh, and Foster sends ones into the student body. Xavier went and got that one.
Yes, he did.
He was waiting, laying back for it. Big time block by the X-Man, and now Hull will throw it off Schultz's foot. Retain possession, Grinnell.
I think Cole had the biggest smile on his face on the court for that one.
You know, the announcers here, Grinnell next to us, thought that was goaltend. They thought the ball was on its downward flight when Xavier hit it. They wanted goaltending, but, well, Schultz 2 for 2 for kicks here. Any 3 in a row. He's got the hat trick right now going. Oskaloosa fans up and applauding.
Does he play soccer?
And they finally get it inbounds. Hull wants the ball, trying to post up inside. McGriff takes it in. No place to go. Here's Hull. He's going to take it in and loses the basketball. Ahead to Henry. Should slow it up here. He's going to get fouled by McGriff. It's only the 4th team foul this half by the Tigers, but it's a costly turnover. I have number 9 on Grinnell. 12-point lead for Oskaloosa. 59-47. Foster's going to take a 3 off the iron, no good. I don't think Coach Parker liked that really at that time. Kind of would like to see him maybe run a little bit more time off the clock. We're down to 1:30 to go. Indians up 12. Here's Hull. Wilkins with it. Looking for a back cut by McGriff. Nothing there. Good defense by Henry on Hull. Yates trying to get over the top of the screen on Wilkins. Foster hedges. And Wilkins will take it right to the hole. Get Henry up and in. Foster. A quick 2. Grinnell scores 2 and a quick 2 by the Indians under a minute. 61-49, the Indians. McGriff with the basketball. Wilkins back to McGriff. Long 3. No good. Foster with the board. And he will bring it up. Will step around Wilkins and lay it in. That's a 7-footer, ladies and gentlemen, doing that. Bringing the ball up and scoring 2. Under 25 seconds to go. Indians up. Biggest lead. 63-49. Owen will take Foster and get a charge. He just lowered his shoulder and went into him. Schultz will come in for Foster. 16 seconds to go. Indians are going to get their 13th win of the season.
Foster's spent. He's tired. Tired boy.
Yep. Xavier's tired. Yates will bring it up and just run the clock out. So you're going to have your final tonight. Oskaloosa 63, Grinnell 49. Valiant effort by the Grinnell Tigers, but the Indians come up said with their 15th win of the season, their 9th in conference play, end up 9-3 in Little Hawkeye Conference play. And now they get to practice a few days and get ready for tournament time as the players go through shaking hands. And we're going to take a 2-minute break. Then we will come back and give you our final stats for tonight's game as your Oskaloosa Indians victorious 63-49 over the Grinnell Tigers.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Lighton State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
Staying healthy has just gotten quicker and easier. Pella Regional Health Center's walk-in clinic is there when you need it. And now you can reserve your spot with convenient online reservations. Goodbye waiting room. Hello walk-in reservations. Go to www.pellahealth.org/walk-in to reserve your spot at Pella Regional's walk-in clinic. Pella Regional Health Center, providing healthcare and healing services with Christian compassion.
Welcome back. As the Oskaloosa Indians victorious tonight over the Grinnell Tigers by a final score of 63-49. We heard an update as North Mahaska big 68-17 over Southeast Warren, and that girls basketball tournament game. And looking here at Oskaloosa, the Indians trailed 16-14 after the first quarter. And then that second quarter flip-flopped as the Indians scored 16 points and the Grinnell Tigers were held to 14. So we were all tied up at 30 at half. And then in the third quarter, the Indians outscored the Grinnell Tigers 17-13 to take a 4-point lead going into the final quarter. And of course, then in the final quarter, the Indians put it away as they win by a score of 63-49. So Linda, why don't you go ahead and give us how we shot the ball tonight, and I'm going to still work here on trying to get my points to add up.
Okay, for the fourth quarter, I have Oskaloosa making 8 out of 12 from the field for 67%. Grinnell 3 out of 8 from the field for 38%, a wide difference there. For the second half, Oski had 15 out of 23, 65%, and Grinnell shot 44% with 7 out of 16. For the game, I have Oskaloosa making 28 out of 55, 51%, Grinnell making 20 out of 42 for 48%. And a reminder, these are totally unofficial because I'm not sure my numbers would add up exactly. I know they didn't the first half. What I see on the shot chart, a huge difference between the first and second half, is the number of threes that Grinnell attempted and then obviously did not even make the ones that they tried the second half.
Yeah, we saw a little bit better defensively, the Indians in the second half, especially in that fourth quarter, a little bit more pressure put on the Indians by the Indians. Let's just look, for Grinnell Tigers, pretty much been led all year by Jake Hull, their junior 6'3" forward. Ends up tonight leading them with 23 points again, the only Grinnell Tiger in double figures. For your Oskaloosa Indians, Xavier Foster with 27 points on the night, one of those being a three-pointer. Got to the line twice, did not make a free throw tonight. In fact, both teams did not shoot many free throws in the basketball game tonight. Cole Henry, good game for Cole coming back off that injury with 20 points. 12 points coming in the second half, 8 in the first half. Then we had Ryan Yates really picked it up in that second half as he comes away with 11 points, 9 of those coming in second half action. 3 points for Tyler Miller on 1 3-pointer, and then 2 points we had by Isaac Schultz on 2 free throws. One of the things that stands out a little bit, kind of a tough shooting night for Austin Hafner, as Austin comes into the basketball game averaging almost 7 points a game and shooting around 43% from 3-point range, but Austin just not get that shot to fall tonight.
You mentioned that there weren't many free throws shot. There were 11 the whole game. Aussie shot 6 and Grinnell 5.
Yeah, not a lot of free throws. There were maybe some opportunities for some more fouls to be called, and then some fouls that were called were a little iffy on who they were called on. But again, that's part of the game. You've got to adjust as players concerning that. And again, the Indians said come away with the 63-49 win. So nice win for the Indians as they get ready to start tournament play. As we mentioned, they come in, or they finish now the season with a 13-5 record. And people don't realize those 5 losses are against quality ball clubs that they win against. Of course, 2 of them by the Grinnell Tigers. They lost 1 to Norwalk at Norwalk, Bishop Mage that they lost at Quincy, Illinois, and then of course the loss that they had at Syracuse Jefferson to the Syracuse Jefferson ball club. So again, 5 quality teams that they lost to. But the Indians came back tonight after their big win against Norwalk and able to beat the Grinnell Tigers by a score of 63-49. We will take another 1-minute break, and then we will be back to hopefully get Coach Parker or maybe a player up here to talk to finish this broadcast off with. So again, we'll be back in about 1 minute.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
Hello, this is Wade Davidson, owner of Rock Island Tap, and I want to invite you to come down and check out the tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We not only offer unique beers, but we can get you mixed drinks, wine, and my famous vodka and Jameson Bloody Marys. We are looking forward to offering lots of events and live music. You're going to want to keep updated on all activities and live music, so be sure to like us on Rock Island Tap Facebook page or call 641-676-ROCK for more information. Come on down to Rock Island Tap, relax, and enjoy a few with us.
Yeah, we're back here waiting. Looks like we're going to have Cole Henry join us here in just a minute as Cole works his way up here.
One of the things that I've enjoyed about this season so much is not only watching the boys play together and gel, but how when they come out after the game, they intermingle with the people, and the little kids look up to them. They take their time to have their pictures taken and be really positive role models for the youth around here. So right now I'm going to give up my microphone and hand it over to someone much more worthy than I am to hold it, and that's Cole.
Talking to this thing.
Well, Cole, big smile on your face, buddy. Had to feel awfully good to be back out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is a very, very special moment for me. I'll never take basketball for granted. That's for sure. Great team win. So happy to be out there with my guys again. It was really hard sitting on the bench, but it was a great experience. I haven't been a bench player since my freshman year, so it was definitely a humbling experience, and I'm so proud of my guys for beating Norwalk without me, and I think we're a very dangerous team now that we're back, and I can't wait to further this.
Yeah, I was here for senior night, Cole, and I'm sure that's not what you expected, for senior night, and we're just so glad to be able to get you back out on this court, especially as we get ready to go into tournament trail, to kind of get your legs under you again, to be able to get out there and run the court again, with your buddies out there. And again, Little Hawkeye Conference, golly, people don't realize it's a tough
crazy.
conference,
it's amazing. Everybody in the conference is great. You got Norwalk, Indianola, Pella, everybody. You can lose to anybody in this conference. Any given night. So.
you look at this Grinnell ball club, 7-10, and you beat them by 13 up there, and come back beat them by 14 here. They didn't quit. They kept coming at you, and they made you guys work, which is probably good. That you had to really work tonight.
For sure.
They just can't go out and go through the motions and get it done. But boy, now we get ready for the old tournament time.
The big dance. You know how we do it. We've been waiting for this moment since March 10th last year. We're a very motivated team, and I can't wait to see where the season goes.
Well, that's what I had circled on here, Cole, as I was going through and looking at, and I made it in our pregame comments that the goal of this team going into the season was to get back and play in that championship night on March 8th this year, and go right back at it again.
Let's do it. I can't wait. Losing last year left a very sour taste in my mouth, and it's still there. It's what drove me this summer. It's what's driving me right now. It's what's driving this hand to get back healed. So, we're so motivated, and there's nothing that's going to get in our way.
So how did it feel tonight, Cole? How'd that hand feel?
Pretty good. I have pretty high pain tolerance, and when my adrenaline's going, I can't really feel it. But going into the game, I was pretty confident. It was a little sore in pregame, but once I got going, once our Indian fans got behind me, I got some adrenaline going. And my mom is already mad at me for dunking that ball. They all told me I should not dunk it. That's how I broke it in the first place, is hitting that rim on the side of my hand. But luckily, I hit it with my forearm this time, and I'm glad it worked out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Well, you look good, Cole, out there, and 20 points tonight from you, and hey, those free throws look pretty darn good, boy.
Honest to God, I've had a cast on for 2 weeks. I've been practicing with my right hand, and they might be better than my left hand, and I'm not kidding with you. That's kind of embarrassing to say, but I don't know. I guess I needed a break with my left hand to go for two for two. So it's kind of how it goes.
Those are nothing but net, so that was pretty to see. So let's keep shooting them like that.
Hopefully, that's the plan. You never want to miss, so hopefully.
Well, Cole, again, thanks for coming up here and talking to us, and wow, we wish you the best. Looking forward to watching you make this tournament run and get back to the well.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks, Cole. So Cole Henry finishes with 20 points on the night, and of course the Indians led by Xavier Foster with 23. 3 players in double figures, and Ryan Yates rounded out with 11. So again, 14-point win by the Indians, 63-49 over the Grinnell Tigers. Just briefly here, what's coming up. Again, we mentioned Monday night, 2 games here in the Oskaloosa Gymnasium. So if you're going to come out to watch the Indians, might have to get here a little early if you want to get a seat. The opening round game at 6:30 will be Washington taking on Fort Madison. They played twice during the year. Both times Washington came away victorious over Fort Madison. And the second game that night will be, of course, South Tama Trojans, who will probably, they're playing tonight, I believe, will probably finish 0-20 on the season. Will come in to take on Oskaloosa for the 8 o'clock game on Monday, February 18th. The winners of those 2 games, projected to be Washington and Oskaloosa, will take place then on Thursday, February 21st, of course, right here again will be in the Oskaloosa Gymnasium. Whichever the highest seed wins gets to host those first 2 rounds. So it should be the Indians. And then in that lower bracket, as we mentioned, you will have Centerville playing Fairfield at the 8 o'clock game. But the first one tipping off at Fairfield that night will be Mount Pleasant versus Keokuk. Will be your 6:30 game. And of course, again, the winner of that bracket will meet the winner of the Oskaloosa bracket, the upper bracket, and at a site to be determined, which would be that a week from February 18th.
Right. This is one of those times of the year where your ultimate goal is to be at state and be in that championship game, yet you cannot assume that you're going to win each game, even though that you're in the upper bracket. So it's one game at a time until you get to the final destination.
Yep, and I know that this team, as Cole mentioned, that's been on their mind ever since that disappointing loss to Glenwood last year in the state championship. What a game that was, as those 2 communities packed the well that night, and what a great atmosphere. And again, hopefully the Oskaloosa Indians can make another run for maybe a state title in Des Moines. So again, Linda, thanks for all your help tonight.
I just keep the shot chart.
Yeah, again, a shout goes out to all the help that we had to bring this broadcast to you, filling in for Joe. We might have been a little rusty. We haven't done this in a couple of years, so
little.
It was a little bit different for us just to be able to sit back and watch for a couple of years. But we enjoy doing this, and thanks to KBOE to reach out to us to help out tonight. So thanks for everybody that helped us there. And again, said Mrs. Guile and her Oskaloosa video production group that videotapes these games. Great job that they did. And of course, now we get to look forward to tournament time.
Yes, you're all right.
So again, Oskaloosa wins their final game of the season to run their record to 13-5. Final score: Oskaloosa 63, Grinnell 49. And on behalf of Linda Harms, this is Jay Harms saying so long, everyone.
Good night.
You've been listening to Oskaloosa Indians basketball on KBOE. Brought to you by Lighton State Bank, Northern Mahaska Specialty Care, Pella Printing, Edward Jones Investments, Oskaloosa Vision Center, Malcolm Lumber, Community First Credit Union, Mahaska Drug, Hawkeye Real Estate, Clow Valve Company, Robert Auld Investments, Certified Pest Control, Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, Falvey Lumber and Hardware, Bank Iowa, The Rock Island Tap, Quincy Place Mall, Fred's Muffler Shop, and Pella Regional Health Center. Your Keys to the Game sponsor is Craig Ford. This has been a presentation of the No Coast Network.